Oh yeah, all black everything, all black everything. Come on in, tell a friend. Come on in and tell a friend. All black everything, think it's black, big dreams, many streams. Let's go. Like it, share, subscribe it, put your thumbs up, like hitchhiking. Let's go. Tavistock Institute, Chapter 6, powerful information going down. Information is first. You just sharing it. Don't take my word for nothing. Do your own research. I'll just point you in the direction. I do not own the rights to this music. Peace to the King, Black Sheep. We getting it in. How we do. And we continue. It says, quote, the problem was that as long as the individual had the belief or even the hope of the belief that his or her divine spark of reason could solve the problems facing society, then that society would never reach the state of hopelessness and alienation which was recognized as the necessary prerequisite for socialist revolution. The task of the Frankfurt School then was first to undermine the Judeo-Christian legacy through an abolition of culture, and second, to determine new cultural forms, which would increase the alienation of the population, thus creating a new barbarianism. Take a look around you. Take a look around. Therefore, Russell's intellectually degenerate offspring needed to eliminate those sovereign minds, otherwise their creativity would eliminate those, would upset the equilibrium of the predetermined ecology. Quote, in Lewin's electromagnetic grid, those nodes that attracted other nodes through their ability to share ideas and create new capabilities for survival of mankind would need to be neutralized. This required the work of change agents to bring the field back to the drab uniformity of consensus and to maintain the equilibrium of ecology. Lewin's field theory, where the field simply became a statement that reflected assumed axioms about the nature of the relationships between the objects, applied the same circular logic to human relations. And a closed system, and as a closed system, the field was subject to the arbitrary laws of entropy. Lewin assumed that humans were like monkeys, whose relationships were determined through a calculus of hedonism. Foolish, how foolish. That's very nice. Cyberneticians such as Werner, Ashby, and Beer use a language of electromagnetics to describe the relationships, borrowing from James Maxwell's field theory for electromagnetism. Since Maxwell had decided that causality in science was irrelevant, his theory wasn't actually a science. Quote, where Maxwell assigned a 1 for a strong degree of cohesion, a 0 for weak attraction in an electromagnetic grid, Lewin would do the same. 1 for the level of attraction between the monkey and its mother, 0 for the predator for a predator monkey. Excuse me. The field monkey and became an aggregate of the relations among the hedonistic monkeys, which merely reflected Lewin's axioms about the nature of humanity. Universal principles such as agape were reduced to game theory by Lewin and his acolytes. As a closed system devoid of principle, Lewin's field was also subject to entropy, or what a zoologist would call ecology. Entropy, entropy applied to magnets and monkeys in this one thing, is one thing. But what happens when these rules are applied to humanity? Is a human economy subject to the same rules as monkeys, as monkey ecology? 35 for Lewin, Maxwell, and Tavistokians, and all the intellectually sodomized children of Bertrand Russell? The answer is yes. It is here that our big problem arises, and it is here also that these social engineers pulled off their masks to reveal their fascism with a democratic face. For Norbert Wiener and his sidekicks, the core of Cybernetic Group's project, there was nothing sacred about the human mind, and the human brain was a machine whose functioning could be replicated and eventually surpassed by computers. Come on now. Come on now. Computer can't be greater than the human mind, man. Come on. The human mind created the computer. Don't make no sense. We're getting into it though. Tavistock Institute, Cybernetics, Chapter 6, All Black Everything, Maker's Plight. We're going to leave it right there. Big dreams, big streams. Let's go, y'all. Peace and love. Like it, share, subscribe it. Put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. Let's go. Crispy and clean. Music can't intervene. All back everything, y'all. Peace and love. Nifley.